Away from politics, the delay of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, in complying with the Supreme Court judgment on the old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes as legal tender till December 31, 2023, has continued to receive knocks from stakeholders in the polity. In a judgment, the Supreme Court in March 3rd ordered that all 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes remain in circulation till December 31, 2023. But it took the CBN about 10 days to comply with a court order after the presidency had issued a statement that the Apex Bank had no excuse than to abide by the topmost court in the country. Legal practitioners Makinde Ogunleye and Wale Ogunde berated the CBN for not complying, for the delay in complying with the Supreme Court order, pointing out that such inaction is failure of rule of law in Nigeria. A civil rights activist, Nelson Ekujumi, shared their views while pointing out that such delay is tantamount to disobedience to constituted authorities in the country.
When the Supreme Court makes a statement, it's the higher court of the land. It's all called it's only the constitution that is above the Supreme Court when it makes its own judgment, because it derives its own power from the grand norm, which is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I believe the CBN, like any other agency, government, bodies, or individual, should comply with any judgment of the Supreme Court, because failure to do that will merely lead to anarchy. Because when there's a court judgment and refuse to adhere to it, if everybody refuses to adhere to the judgment of the court, there will be anarchy, and there will be serious problem in the country.
The vehicle through which they can do it further is the refusal to obey the Supreme Court under the guise of waiting for the president to give the directive. And they know, and they are educated to that level, to know that a court order, particularly from the Supreme Court, is not subject to further discussion. If there is going to be any discussion in form of appeal, it must be to that court again, or to a higher court. Of course, they can approach the Supreme Court again for it to rescind its decision, sitting on appeal on its own judgment.
Comply with that order shows the total lack of respect for the rule of law. It shows the disdain of the CBN to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That action by the CBN, that they had to wait until the presidency issued a statement disclaiming that they were the ones that ordered the CBN or directed the CBN not to comply with the Supreme Court judgment, is a testament to the irresponsibility and irresponsiveness and the lack of respect for the Constitution of Nigeria by the CBN governor.